A Jamaican man was fatally shot on Monday morning outside the Bronx, New York residence he had been renting. According to the New York Daily News, the victim has been identified as 46-year-old Denver Bernard, who recently moved to New York from Jamaica. Authorities reported that Bernard was shot 3 times by an assailant who exited a dark-colored vehicle around 8 a.m. and opened fire. His landlady, who wished to remain unnamed, described Bernard as a good person who had been renting from her for about a year while working in construction to support his family. Neighbors told police they heard multiple gunshots before discovering Bernard's body lying in a pool of blood. The New York Daily News confirmed that Bernard was on his way to work at the time of the shooting. Police noted that he had no prior criminal record. The motive for the killing remains unknown. A Portland businessman is in the hospital after being shot at his home in the farming community of Settlement in Fellowship on Monday night. Reports indicate he was shot at least 4 times and is currently in critical condition. Around 8:30 p.m., residents heard gunfire and went to investigate. They found the businessman, known by the alias Dello, lying on his side and bleeding heavily. The police were notified, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital for treatment. On Monday night, a man lost his life in a fire that destroyed his home in St. James. The victim has been identified as Carl Scott, an electrician from Blytheston district in the parish. According to reports, around 11:30 p.m., neighbors noticed Scott's house engulfed in flames. The fire brigade was called, and upon arrival, firefighters worked to control the blaze and conduct cooling operations. After the fire was extinguished, Scott's charred remains were discovered among the debris. Tragically, his pet dog was also caught in the fire and did not survive. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, and the estimated damage has not yet been determined. The Linstead police in St. Catherine are investigating the fatal shooting of a man at a bar in the town center on Monday. The victim has been identified as 27-year-old Kamal Taffy, a laborer from the Commodore district in the parish. According to reports, around 6:30 p.m., Taffy was at the Dallas Sports Bar and Nightclub on Gillette Street in Linstead when a masked man approached and opened fire, shooting him multiple times. When the police arrived, Taffy was found lying on his back in a pool of blood. He was rushed to Linstead Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 2 individuals, a man and a woman, were reportedly swept away by floodwaters into a gully on Content Drive, off Molines Road in Kingston on Tuesday afternoon. According to reports, the woman was later rescued by residents in Chesterfield Drive Seaview Gardens and was taken to the hospital for medical attention. Firefighters arrived at the scene where the woman had been rescued and continued their search efforts to locate the man, who remained missing. Authorities stated that both individuals were trying to cross the flooded gully when they were swept away. They were attempting to cross a gully that was heavily flooded, and the speed of the water carried them off, explained Courtney Thompson, Assistant Superintendent of the Jamaica Fire Brigade. Heavy rainfall was reported in parts of Kingston at the time of the incident. Kamar Christopher Dwayne Oddie, better known as Ding Dong, and his wife Tashana have announced they are expecting a baby boy. Over the weekend, the Flary DJ shared the exciting news, posting photos from their official gender reveal. The couple is set to expand their family, with Ding Dong confirming that they're expecting a baby boy. He captioned a series of Instagram photos with, "From you see the blue smoke, you know how it goes." In the pictures, the couple, dressed in all-white outfits, can be seen spraying blue smoke from a canister against a backdrop that read Baby Oddie. The couple has been married since 2019.